Alright, in this video we are going to see how to create this loader using HTML and CSS. So this is going to be episode number 63. To follow along, I leave the source code in the description box so that you can download it and work along with me. Here we are not going to use any images, it's just the plain HTML and CSS. Fine, the two documents which we need is, let me create a new document and call it as demo.html, and we need a style sheet. Create a new file, Ctrl N, Ctrl S, and demo.css. Let's create a template, exclamatory tab, and now let's link the style sheet which we have created right now. It's demo.css. Now let's create the required HTML. First of all, we need container. Inside container we need loader div. Inside loader we need text, which has, now you can see this is the container, the box which is not visible at present. Now the loader is simply the border black, and inside that we have two sections. The first one is loading text and the second one is the actual loader. So we'll call this as progress div, or just progress. And inside the progress you can see the animation progress bar is going on, so we'll call this simply bar. Cool. So I hope the HTML is clear. Now let's jump into the CSS. Before that, I want to include the Google font, which is Poppins, which you can download it anywhere from the Google. Now the next thing what we need is, for all element, let the padding be 0, let the margin be 0, and for all the element the font family is going to be Poppins, which we can get it from the Google. I'm just copy pasting it. Cool. Now the next thing, let's style the body. Let's see how does our HTML looks like. We have named this as demo.html, so this is how it looks. Now for the body, let's have height of 100 vertical height, width of 100 vertical width, background of black. So this is how it looks. We don't need the dark black. Let's make this little lighter. Cool. Now whatever is there inside the body, I want it to be at the center. So for that we have a trick: display, flex, align items, center, justify content, center. Now you can see it will be at the center. So let's get the container, give the width and height. Let's give the width of 500 pixel, and we'll make position relative. The reason for making position relative is the child is going to have position absolute. Well, that's fine. Now inside the container we have loader, the actual loader. Let's give padding 20 pixel. This will get the height. Let's have the width of 100%. That means it is going to be 500 pixel. It is going to take it from the container. And then let's have background color, linear gradient. For let's make this black, three stops. And this need to be 30%, and this is going to be 100%. Refresh it. You can see this is how it looks. Instead of 3 you can make this as 111 also. Just play with the color. The major thing is we want dark shade at the bottom. I hope we are getting it. Cool. Now what we need is, let's add a red border color, 1 pixel, 2 pixel, solid black, border radius 10 pixel, and let's add box shadow, top and bottom 0, left and right 20 pixel, spread 30 pixel, and the color black. Cool. Now we want to add some kind of shiny effect. You can see over the top we have some kind of shiny thing, so we can achieve it with the help of pseudo element colon before. So this is going to work until we have content attribute added, and then what we have is, we need to make the width of 100%, height of 50%, background of somewhat, we'll use RGBA, black 255 0.1. This is how it looks. We need to use position. To use position absolute, we need the parent to have position relative. Left of 0, top of 0. Cool, we got it. Now we can have the parent overflow hidden, so that we can get a rounded corner. Let me zoom in. Cool, we got it. Almost there, you can see. Let me zoom this as well. Almost there, except the colors. You can work on the color. Now we have text, which is inside loader, of course. Let's add a width of 80 pixel, color white, and we can have letter spacing 1 pixel, just to get some space between letters. And let's start working on the progressive. Let's have width of 100%, padding of 10 pixel, background of black. Now we want this text and the progress side by side, so loader is a container for both. So display flex, you can see. Now we don't want this 100%, we have to make this, we have to use the calculation function, 100% minus 120 pixel. Cool. Now let's add border radius of 10 pixel. That's great. Now it's very simple. You just need the bar class. Let's have background color, linear gradient 45 degree, So the two gradient color we can choose is, let's choose different color, and this one. Don't forget the comma after each color. So it's not going to show up because we haven't given the width and height. Width, let's say 50%. Height, let's say 100%. So it is the padding that is taking out. Let's try remove the padding, and we'll have overflow hidden. Cool, 50% is showing up. So this is 20% padding on top and bottom. So we can have margin as well. Margin top bottom 0, left right 20 pixel. Not for this, but for this 20 so much. Let's make this 10. Well, that's working. Now what we can do is we can give again border radius to the bar 10 pixel. So let's make this rotating, that means moving. So for that, animation name, time, and the number of time the animation that need to be repeated. Then let's define the keyframes. Animation name on 0th time frame and on 50th time frame. It should start from 0% and it should reach 100%. 150. Refresh this. Now let me make this 0, start from 0 and end in 100. 0 and 100, 0 and 100. The same way, let me add the left, start from 0 and end on 100%. Again, we can use position for the container, position relative to the container, and position absolute to the child. Left 0, top 0. Refresh this. Great, as we thought. Now finally we just need one dot over here, so get the progress, use the pseudo element, position absolute left, sorry, this time it's right, of -10 pixel, or top of 50%, transform, translate y of -50%. And then what else we have? We need to give background a single color. Let's call this we haven't given the height and width. Height 7 pixel, width 7 pixel. To make this circle, border radius 50%. Actually we have given overflow hidden, that's the reason we are getting this. Now let's get the loader. So we got this loader over here. Let's try to inspect and check what's the reason why it's not moving. We have loader and the pseudo element, it's over here. Position absolute, this is getting moved. Okay, let's check whether we have given position relative. Yes, we have given position relative. So actually that was a silly mistake. It was, we have to use after instead of before. Cool. Now let's add the animation. Animate light 2s infinite. Let's define at the rate keyframes on 0th percentage, on 50th percentage. What it should do on 0th percentage, what we need is, let the box shadow be none, and for 100th time frame let the box shadow be, we can do top bottom 0, left right 0, spreading 10 pixel, and the color is similar to the background color which we have given. Refresh it. So you got it. If you want a slightly more visible, you can make this right twice for the shorthand property. Even more, make this thrice. Cool. I think you got it. So I believe the scope of this video is done. Thank you so much for listening.